Alright, so for those of you that really just want to know how I managed to get a 2-1 in my final year at university, listen up, it's real simple. This video shouldn't be that long. Alright, cool. First thing, please like, comment and subscribe. So for real now, first thing, discipline. You have to have the discipline to make sacrifices, to know, what you really should be doing with your time. You can't just be living for the moment every day and thinking that, it's my third year, it doesn't really matter, I can't be bothered anymore. No, if it's, if you've got a deadline and you've got parties to do, right, then what you need to do, finish your deadline and then go party. Don't be thinking that, I've got a deadline but I want to go party, and just go party and then you miss out on your deadline. No, finish your work early, get your stuff done early and then go have fun. That way you're able to do both, right? That's what I managed to do. You have to stay motivated with the end goal in sight. There's going to be times where you say, I can't be bothered, it's not that deep, it doesn't really matter. No, like, you got to stay motivated and say, you know what, I'm going to make sure my work is good enough. I'm going to make sure if it's not perfect, it's close to it, right? Because if you don't stay motivated, you're not going to stay on top of your work. You're not going to go to your classes. You're not going to do what needs to be done. You don't do what needs to be done, you're not going to get the grade that you want to get. Make sure you get to your classes, and this sounds so basic, so straightforward, but in university, we all know that not everyone's trying to go to every class, but I promise you, go to your classes, it will help. Next thing, don't be afraid to ask people for help. Your teachers, your tutors, anyone that can sort of help you with whatever it is, your classmates. Don't be afraid to ask them for help. Make sure you've got friends on your course that are willing to not give you the work, right? Because you don't want to get lazy, but you want people that are actually just going to be able to help you and direct you with your pieces of work and tell you what you need to do and let you do it for yourself. And that's what I'm saying, for yourself. You need to want it for yourself. If you don't want it, you're not going to go get it. You got to know when to rest, because if you don't know when to rest, you're going to get burnt out. I've spoken about this before. I'm trying to tell you guys, resting is one of the most important parts of the hustle, because when you rest, you're allowing yourself to have fun. You're just resting. When you work hard for a certain amount of time, for a certain length of period, so whatever you want to call it, whatever the correct English is, you get what I'm saying, right? You can't work hard for 100 days, no rest, no sleep. You got to rest, you got to sleep. Sometimes you got to de-stress, sometimes you got to have fun. That's why I made the video as rest, right? Rest is part of the hustle, and that's why I made the video about stress management, because you got to know how to manage your stress, so then you can do as much work as possible when you need to do your work. When you're doing multiple things at university, it is really, really important to plan ahead. There were times where I had basketball games, so I couldn't be going to library late night with everyone else, because I'll be getting back late from basketball training or basketball games, where everyone else could just be in library and just doing their work at casual speed. Now, I had to finish it early, right? Or nearly finish it early, and then go in the next morning on the day of the deadline, touch it up and submit it, right? And no one really wants to be doing that. But if you're doing a lot like I was, then you've got to make sacrifices, and sometimes you just have to go the extra mile or the extra 2 miles, because you're doing more and you want to be more, you got to do more, right?